When a liquid freezes to form a solid, an equal amount of heat is given at it. Similarly, those amount of is needed for the change into solid into liquid. So similar, when that liquid is going to change into the solid, that same amount of latent heat is needed for the convert from liquid to solid. So next one we are going to be discuss about the latent heat of vaporization. When we supply the heat energy to water, particle start moving even faster because the particle have not the closely packed, so that are the kinetic energy is faster, so less amount of energy is needed for the convert of liquid to gas. So at that certain temperature, a point is reached when the particle have enough energy to break free from the force of attraction of each other. So because that the temperature is going to be rise when that the energy is needed for the breakdown of this force of attraction present the to between two molecules. So at that temperature, liquid starts changing into gas by gain the enough energy, so that is called the latent heat of vaporization. So the temperature at which liquid state starts boiling at the atmospheric pressure is known as the its boiling point. Okay, so at the temperature liquid starts boiling is called boiling point at the atmospheric pressure. So at that 100 degrees Celsius or 373 Kelvin, liquid change into the vapor or gaseous state. So the amount of heat energy that is required to change 1 kilogram of liquid into the vapor or gas at the atmospheric pressure at its boiling point is known as the latent heat of vaporization. So similarly, when we have discussed in the latent heat of fusion, that's the herein 1 kilogram of solid into the change into the liquid, so that same atmospheric temperature. So the melting point of ice is the 0 degree Celsius, but the boiling point of ice is the 100 degrees Celsius. So not that too much change in the latent heat of fusion and latent heat of vaporization, but that are the similar. So when the solid is going to change into liquid, that is called the latent heat of fusion, and when that liquid change into vapor, it is called the latent heat of vaporization. So water vapor at the 373 Kelvin have more energy than water at the same temperature, because particles in the steam have the absorbed extra energy in the form of latent heat of vaporization. Because when we have discussed about the when we heat the water and then formation of the water vapor is going to take place, so water vapor have absorbed the extra. Suppose this is the two, this is the water and this is the water vapor. So when we are going to be heated, then the water vapor absorb the much more energy, extra energy compared to the liquid. So that is the due to the hour, so the process of latent heat of vaporization. So state of matter can be changed into another state by the changing the temperature. So we have seen here in that solid state change into the liquid state, that process is called the melting. When the solid change into liquid is called the melting. Here in that need to the heating we are going to take place due to that solid change into the liquid. And similarly, when the liquid is get heated and then convert into the gaseous state, that process is called the evaporation. When the solid is going to change into the gas is called the evaporation. So similarly, when the gas is the change into liquid by the cooling, that process is called the condensation. When liquid change into solid, that by cooling, that process is called freezing. So here in this case we are going to heat it, and in this case we are going to cool. And so another, the sublimation, when the solid is heat and it is converted in the gaseous state, that process is called the sublimation. Here in the case of sublimation, no liquid stage is going to convert, like that solid is directly convert into the gaseous state. Like the camphor your mother is going to worship in morning, then you have seen, then the camphor is going to be burned, that directly is going to convert from solid to gas. That is the best example of the sublimation.